and welcome to another episode. For today's episode, I thought I would show you guys my favorite pieces of candy, which I have received from a wide variety of different raves, concerts, and other events that I've gone to that are primarily EDM. Now, for this, I'm going to try to narrow it down to my favorites, although I have so many that it's really hard to choose. So I promise I will do my best to edit this down to just my absolute favorite pieces. All right, let's go. So you might be asking, what is candy? I've never heard that term before. So candy traditionally has been thought of as plastic bead bracelets, which are passed from raver to raver as kind of like an almost friendship bracelet. They're not as common in the furry community. It's more of a raver thing, so it's more of the stuff that I've received out of suit rather than in suit. But essentially, these are passed around, like I said, mostly like friendship bracelets or, friendship totems from person to person. And what's really great about candy is, it's used as like a bonding, great way to meet new people. I highly recommend making candy for people at cons. It's a great way for people to remember your name. Some of the really innovative things I've seen with it is people putting their persona name or their telegram name on the piece of candy so you can find the person after you've met them. And a lot of the pieces that I've gotten either have my name from people who know me off of Instagram and Twitter. Previous to making this channel, I was actually a pretty well-known raver in my local community. And since making this channel, I have not lost many of my friends. They are pretty supportive of the furry thing. So at any rate, let's go through my favorite pieces. Woo! Looking for light and trying to spark that. Okay, so the very first piece I have here was made by a really dear friend. It is a giant cuff. It is made with a pretty elaborate stitch called a peyote stitch. This is what's known as a cuff. It's very thick. It actually does have my name on it. And this was made for cupcakes specifically, as it is cupcakes coloring. And it's not too heavy. You can wear it pretty easily. I can still throw light shows in this thing and not have too much trouble. Packs pretty easily, and it's really pretty and it's really cool, and it goes exactly with Cupcake's rave outfit, which does look a bit different than the fursuit version. I really like this one in particular because it's so personal, and the person who made it for me did such a great job, but this is probably one of my favorite pieces right here. Now, similarly, this is another cuff that was made for Cupcake. This was made by Kyler Kaboom on Instagram. It does not have Cupcake's name on it, but as you can see, it does have her colors. Also done with a peyote stitch and an X stitch over the top. It's really, really, really pretty, really shiny, and it did go exactly with my rave outfit when I wore it to EDC. Now, another piece that I really like, and honestly, I'm not sure who made this. When I was trading light shows at EDC, which, by the way, if you want to do, just be aware that lights, specifically light show gloves, are not really allowed at EDC, so, proceed with caution. I traded a light show with this really neat guy in front of Cosmic Meadow, and after I was done, he actually liked it so much that he gave me this. This is actually a cuff with a peace sign with a light up glove on it. It's not super thick. It has a peyote base. And, oh wait, does it? No, this one has an X base with another X base on top. It's pretty nicely done. This front perler here is made with those melting beads that you sometimes see on those 8-bit badges that people make. This one's pretty comfortable. It is hard to glove with it because of this bit here. You tend to like whack your arm on it a little bit. But it is a pretty nice design, and it's really easy to carry around, and I really like it. Okay, so this next piece was made by Nightcoon, who is in the furry community. This is one of the first pieces of candy I actually got from a furry. It has like a really cool color design. It's like orange and blue and black. It's a lot stretchier than my other pieces, but it is UV reactive, which is really, really fun when you go to, dead dog dances or raves. And it's actually really, really comfortable because it's so stretchy, so I don't really have arm fatigue, and I can glove pretty well with it on. Okay, so this next one I actually made myself. It's one of the first big pieces I made. This is actually like a faux flower crown. It does actually, it's supposed to fit on my fursuit head. I don't know that it necessarily does. Hang on one second. Okay, so it sort of fits on my cupcake head. This was originally made for the spirit hood that I would wear with Cupcake. As you can see, it doesn't totally fit on my head, but it was one of the first pieces I ever made, so I personally really like it. Even though it's not perfect, I did screw up some of the patterns, but it's really, really stretchy. You can wear it over a wig, you can wear it over a spirit hood, or you can try to wear it over your fursuit head, although it might be a little tight. Okay, so this next piece has a lot of sentimental value to me. It was given to me by a really, really, really close friend up in Canada, and it was actually part of a full arm piece that formed a giant cannon complete with lights. The person who made it did end up disassembling that full piece and gave me a piece of what was formerly the base cannon. This thing is huge. So if you can imagine this as a full arm piece, yeah. So, see if I can find the front of it. So if you look at it, it actually goes and says, this is a base cannon, and it is a humongous cuff. It doesn't even fully fit in the frame. And this one is really hard to wear. It is very, very strong, and it's really well made, but it is damn near impossible to give a light show with this thing on because it is so big. So while it is my favorite piece, I don't take it out a lot because it is really hard to glove in it. Okay, and while I really don't like to play favorites, I will have to say one of my favorite masks I have ever gotten from Dirty Cats Designs, which does qualify as Kandi, is the original design of Yen. Yen is my Ice Wolf character. This was her old original design. It has holographic teeth. There are lights, but the batteries are dead at the moment. There are pretty little jingly janglies, and it has the original strap design still attached. I'm not going to put it over this head because it's too big, but essentially it was like one of those good old smiler masks, and it has really cool teeth. She still makes these at the moment. I believe she is not accepting orders because she's in a huge recovery stage from taking all the EDC orders, so do be patient with her website and with her. But some of her masks are the most beautiful art pieces you are ever gonna own. We'll keep on driving, but we'll take it slow. Okay, so a question I get quite a bit of is, can I send you candy or, you know, art or really anything? The answer is yes. You can always send me anything you want. I don't have a P.O. box, so if you do want to send me something, just send me a message on YouTube. DM me on Twitter, send me a Furry Amino message, send me an Instagram DM, send me a Telegram message, send me anything and I will shoot you my legal mailing address. I am not scared of you guys. If you want to send something, you can have my address. I'm just not going to post it on the internet because I really don't want to get doxxed, but if you do want to send me a piece of candy or anything at all, please let me know. I would love, 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 love to share with you guys. If you send me something, I'll do my best to send something back. That is just the Flurry way to do things. But if that is of interest to you, please, by all means, hit me up. I will be happy to trade any of my candy with you. The ones I showed are not tradable. I will not be sending those to you, but I'd be happy to make you a piece of your own with either your persona name, your rave name, your name, like whatever you would like. If you want to actually do a long distance trade, I'm totally down, and just, you know, just ask me. I'd be happy to do it.
Leaving behind is just a cloud of dust. When I'm with you, I'll take a long way home.